Okay, doing Bigman. You said I'm gonna love Bigman, we're doing Bigman. I picked this one for two reasons. The number one reason by far is that it's almost 20 million views, which is like nuts. And then two, if I like him, then I can go into the future, which is still the past, but you know, I'm in 2018, 2019, and we can like see more of what he's got to offer if I dig it. I love it when the computers like load disk space. I know that, this computer's old, bro. Also, you know, getting a lot of views is like crazy hard. My highest viewed video, I went and looked it up before this. My highest viewed video is 771,000. And here's what's funny. It's a copyright video, which means nothing. I don't get a penny. Not a penny. Not, it could easily make you pissed off and be like, I actually made a video with 750,000 views. I mean, that could be hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Probably would be hundreds and hundreds. I actually don't know because they're not paying me. But I would guess like if they were, that video might have made me $500, which would be huge, huge. It's like I don't make that type of cash, but let's not get pissed off about it. Let's just keep moving forward. Let's figure out how to get paid. If you're a musician or a beatboxer, yeah, you have to be devoted to your craft and you have to be devoted to getting better. But if you don't figure out how to get paid, this is one of those things people don't want to talk about, but if you don't figure out how to get paid, you're just gonna make someone else rich. I have no problem making someone else rich as long as they give me a little bit of that money. But sometimes you work hard, you get good, and you get no money. So that's something to keep in mind. It's different from just musicianship in general, but I think it's important because this dude got 19 million views. Damn, 19 million on a single video. Like, I don't even need to react to the video. My reaction is 19 million views? My whole channel's got like 35 million, 32 million views. Like, his one video has almost defeated my entire channel. But it's not a competition. I mean, it's not. But you gotta compare, you gotta look at shit. Anyways, let's go.
Yo, my name is Beatbox Bigman, and this is my wildcard video for Asia Beatbox Championship 2017.
I already like his control over the tonality. He keeps hitting the same pitch over and over. If you're not like a singer, which I'm not really a good singer or anything, but like, dude, maintaining a pitch.
I'm extra careful about that, because I'm afraid that you were gonna get tired of my love, of my love.
Oh, he's the first person I think I've heard, unless I missed it before, where he's going between the upper register and the lower register, and then he blends in the middle. Like occasionally he doubles these overtones and then spreads it back out. Hey. Same thing as last video. I immediately want to attempt a freestyle on top of it because it's so damn good. And only freestyle because like I don't have a guitar in my hand. If I had a guitar, that's what I would want to do. Uh-oh, we're building. As soon as you hear that snare hitting on every beat, on almost any style of music, when you hear the snare start hitting on it almost always means we're heading to a climax. Dude, he's an entire backing track. Yeah, your boy's on fire. Your boy is 100% on fire. And that's not me. I'm not your boy. He's your boy. And just for fun, cause see, like everything takes practice. If it's freestyling or whatever, I used to do like work on that like a long time ago. When I say a long time ago, like 3 years ago, because you have to actually sit back. It's the same as like soloing with guitar or whatever, where you just have to keep going. But I kind of want to go back. Yes, I have whiskey in me, but like I kind of want to just see, you know. It's gonna be dumb. It's gonna be bad. I should talk about how good he is. There's not really. Okay, let's talk about how good he is before I go back into the video and try to be silly. He is not only playing all the parts, but he's playing them like the people in those parts, right? Which is like, if you, I mean, ask your buddies who've played in, if you have friends who've played in a lot of bands or they've done a lot of shows, that each person has a role. And they might have a chance to like be fancy, but kind of their job is to get out of the way of like a singer or a rapper or something. And he's actually doing that with 3 different instruments. The chordal structure, the percussion, and the bass. And that's something you're gonna hear me say again and again and again, because that is music. Music is really bass, melody, chords, percussion. Whenever you're listening, those are the 4 things. And then as you listen to listen to the rest of the composition, it's gonna be how is the on top of those 4, how is the composition developed? What is the structure of the song? And how does it all relate together, right?
My name is Beatbox Bigman, and this is my Wildcard for love.
Let's see.
Tired on my beat.
So right now, if you're curious, I'm probably about to suck just balls on this whole thing. But what I'm actually thinking about is what type of rhythms fit on top of this that I think like fit. So hold on. Man, you see that beatbox now. Let me show you how. Y'all wanna see if y'all can come to my house and freestyle? I'll show you now. You ain't got that fire. You might wanna be better. That's why I inspire you. Go ahead and work harder. Go ahead and grind. But that's alright, I'm gonna hit you with that ticket, hit you with that fine. Go ahead and pay up. Go ahead and get your throat cut. Go ahead and fuck up, get your guts spilled. Take that pill, take that Xan, go ahead, raise your fist, clap them hands, bounce to the left, to the right. Man, I'm so fucked up, I ain't waking up tonight. I think that worked out. Cat, jump up here. I think even though I'm intoxicated, I think that structure kind of worked out. Meow. All right, so from a dude with a cat in a room, a dude and a cat with a room, cat with a dude in a room. I'm gonna see you soon. Yeah, I thought he was awesome. Of course, I like the show go better, but I bet Bigman is like even like way doper 3 years in the future from this point. So I'm excited. Cat, damn, back up. You would think she's poisoned and I have the fucking antidote. Yeah, the magic. Someone said in the last video, like 10 minutes plus. Okay, here's how I kind of work on 10 minutes plus. If I'm like 30 seconds from 10 minutes, we could do that. If I'm at like 8.5 minutes, I'm not gonna waste your time for a minute and a half. But you know, like I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't mind stretching the video out for 20 seconds to get to 10, and we are at 9:53. That goes back to the beginning when I said know how to get your money. Don't be motivated by the money, because if you're correct, well, I guess if your craft is dope, be motivated by the money. But being motivated by the money is gonna fuck you up in the short term. because you have to be good at what you do and get people involved, get people to care about what you're doing. Then you get some cash. But however, if you know something like in these YouTube videos, right, which is what they were saying is true, is that the YouTube algorithm gives you some props if you have 10-minute plus videos, but that's not all. If you make a 10-minute video and people turn it off a minute in, 2 minutes in, 4 minutes in, then it doesn't actually matter if your video is over 10 minutes. It doesn't fucking matter. You just have a long video that no one gives a shit about, right? So if you make a 10-minute video where people watch 6 minutes or 7 minutes, there's a bump to it, right? So like, yes, did I stretch this video out by 30 seconds? Sure. But I didn't do it intentionally until I saw the clock. I didn't say, let's make this 10, because I don't know what the video is gonna be. But once I saw we were at 9.5 minutes, I was like, oh, we can keep talking for 30. And notice what we talked about. Now I've strung it out like an extra minute and a half or whatever, but I strung it out by actually telling you how it works. I was like, if I'm gonna string this out another 30, 45 seconds, minute and a half, let me give you value. There's a YouTube algorithm. There's a payoff on your video length, but there's not a payoff on your video length if people don't actually watch the video. You see what's up? You have to take every little thing you find out about your craft or your algorithm if you're on a platform, which we're mostly all on platforms, SoundCloud, Spotify, Bandcamp, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever. But if you artificially go for those metrics, it's still not gonna work. But if you're already making something, you can add a little something to it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some of you who are making videos who are watching this right now, and the same shit applies for you. If your video is like 9 minutes and 45 seconds, fucking add 15 seconds to the video, but not bullshit. Don't be like, oh, I gotta add 15 seconds. It's like, no, like, talk about a real problem in the video, talk about real problems in your life, talk about methods or techniques that are taking place in the video, or problems we might face. Try to find, it's the same thing as if you were talking to someone in real life, which is if you and I were talking outside of a bar, because, you know, I'm at a lot of bars where like live shows are going on, so you can't really hear each other inside. So if we're both outside the bar and we're talking, and I say some boring ass shit, then you're just gonna be like, oh yeah, bro, that's cool, I'll see you inside. And they're just gonna dip out and go inside. So just like I would wanna maintain a conversation outside of a bar when there's no views, there's no clicks, there's no subscribers, you just wanna have a good conversation. It's the same thing here. Like, right? Like, what can I say to you that is actually worth you hearing it in such a way, I don't think I've ever said this before, in such a way that the next time I see you, you'll be happy about it. Because sometimes you talk too much. I say you, I mean me, or whoever. Sometimes you talk too much, and then the next time you bump into somebody, they're like, oh, hey bro, what's up? And then they run away, because they're like, that dude's going to set my ear on fire trying to like talk to me. But if what you talk about is important to the people that you're talking to, then it's fine. There's no problem. The question is, are you talking for your own benefit, or are you talking for someone else's benefit, right? And what I hope is in this last, now we've stretched way out. We're like 14 minutes. We're 4 minutes past. I could have shut the fuck up 3 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago, and got this benefit. But I'm still talking because I'm actually talking to you, because I actually hope that what I have to say helps you. Because these are like hard lessons I had to like dig through. So in conversation, when you want conversation to keep moving, my point of view is to provide value. Now, another really good way to do that is to be super fucking funny. I don't think that I've been funny in this video, but if you're really funny, people will listen, and if you're really helpful, people will listen. But after that, like, no one wants to be fucking talked to. over and over again. It's like boring. They got better shit to do. And now that I am no longer informing you, and I'm not funny, you have better shit to do. So I am gone. The fucking cat's still here. 3, 2, 1.